Hello and welcome back to class. In this lecture we are going to learn structural wizard tool. Let us open a new project. Select space. Give file name as frame analysis. After that select units. I have selected kilonewton and meter. Click on next. Click on add beam and click on finish. Now just close this. To open structure wizard, go to the geometry option, left click on it and go to the run structure wizard and left click on it. Here you will see different truss model. First we'll see frame model, and now select on frame model. Here you can see different default templates of frame model such as bay frame, grid frame, floor frame, circular cylindrical frame, like that. First one is bay frame. We'll see other option later. Now double click on the bay frame option. Dialog box is appearing on the screen. Here it is asking model name, bay frame, and length, height and width, and it is also asking us number of bay along the length. I will give 2 bay along the length. A bay is a distance between the two frame. Number of bay along height means the number of floors. Here I will give it as 3. Lastly, number of bay along width I will give it as 3 again. Click on apply. As we have defined number of bay along length is 2, that is 1 and 2, and number of bay along width is, that is 1, 2 and 3, and number of bay along height is 1, 2 and 3. To import this model, just click on this icon and it will ask, would you like to merge this prototype? Click on yes. Now it is asking at what coordinate we want to import our bay frame model. Here the value of x, y and z coordinates are 0, so that is the origin point. Now I have imported the model to the origin point. Now to check the origin, double click on this node. Now to check the origin, go to the node cursor and double click on this node. You can see here the value of x, y and z are 0. Yeah, this model is imported on origin only. Here this tutorial is intended to make you familiar with the whole functioning of StatPro software. If you already know the basics of it, it is well and good. So see you next video. In this video, I am going to define size of structure member, support specification, and at last I will define materials. Now let's define member property. To define the member property, go to the general and left click on the property, left click on the define, select a rectangular cross section. Let us assume beam size of 230 mm by 230 mm, which is equal to 0.230 meter, and this one will also be equal to 0.230, and click on add. And again assume the size of column as 300 mm by 300 mm. This one will be equal to 0.300 meter. Click on add and close it. Now we need to define the size of beam and column member in this frame. At first I will define the size of column. To define the size of column, go to the select option, go here, select beam parallel to Y, because the column are the vertical member. And check this assign to selected beam option and click on assign. Yeah, just now the column member has been assigned. And again select the beam, again go to the select and select the beam parallel to X, and again go to the select and select the beam parallel to Z, because we have modeled a beam along X and Z direction. Check this assign to selected beam option and click on assign. Now check it in 3D rendered view. You can see here the member property has been assigned to the given frame. Click on cancel. Now go to the command option, select on support specification, and then select the fixed support. Click on add here. Now to assign the support, go to the view from +Z and select all these nodes. Check it in isometric view. You see here all the node at the ground level has been selected. Now assign the fixed support to all the selected nodes. Click on this assign to selected node and click on assign. Yes, you can see that all the fixed support has been assigned here. Close this. Now the next step is to define the material. Go to the general and click on material and select on concrete and apply this to whole view. Yes, close this. With this, see you in next video.